Internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. And Borderlands 3, from what I hear, Randy Pitchford says that he and his team aren't necessarily ready to make another Borderlands. I mean, they feel like that it's time to really push the story and go and fill it out and talk way more about whatever has been necessarily going on within this story, such as making things bigger, better, and going to other planets essentially. And from what I can pull from that would be a good idea. I mean, with the first game and them building DLC and then them dropping the pre-sequel and then dropping a fuck ton of DLC, which the article pretty much ended off with them talking about Lady Hammerlock and what is going on with that. And also them making the second game, making a shit ton of DLC, making making level packs and dropping another shit ton of DLC just to pretty much make all these games and all these stories way more interesting. Essentially, the Borderlands games sort of feels like the Telltale equivalent of them trying to tell their story through like first-person shooter gameplay, but then instead of them giving you episodes, they give you reasonably priced DLC and DLC packs, which is actually rather quirky, but I do like that. And this is a very different thing for pretty much like any company that I have necessarily seen within like the past, well, ever, is the fact that they pretty much openly said like we want the help from other developers to push this franchise and make it bigger or make it better, or pretty much if you have any ideas to make this game better than what we have done already, we want your help. If you feel like you have an idea, chime in and tell us, which is something that I do have to appreciate. I mean, honestly, I know that Duke Nukem Forever, I'll pretty much call it that. Duke Nukem Forever, it wasn't necessarily one of the better games that came out, but at the end of the day, if they would have asked for help and would have asked for like updated models and way better gameplay mechanics and things that didn't take as long, or model things, or try to model things way more after like the original Duke Nukem 3D, the game probably would have been a little bit better if they would have actually outreached and asked for help. But honestly, seeing as how that, they are asking that they are doing what, essentially no other company will necessarily do in this case, such as Capcom or Namco or pretty much any one of the other ones out there who do have like a shit ton of long running series, and you just want to have like a fresh take on it. And I will jump into the DMC thing again because I know a few of you out there, you do want to necessarily talk about that, but really I will talk about that in another time. But really, thinking about it, that really was a very commendable thing that I do have to appreciate. So that is what I gotta say about that. What do you think about it? Tell me in the comments section. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next John Graves Show. So please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.